So we are in Wuhan. Wow, wow, wow.
First time.
The first time, the sprawling city of Wuhan. There are three places people know in the world of China. They know Shanghai, they know Beijing, and they know Wuhan. And here we are for the first ever time to see this famous city in all its awe. Apparently, it was a former capital of China as well. Did you know that?
Wuhan was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Wuhan was
Before
a former...
Nanjing? Or?
Before, well, I don't know, different periods,
Okay.
1927, but only a brief period Wuhan was a capital. But right now we are in the centre of Wuhan, we're in the CBD. We're actually having a quick wander down into the metro station because apparently this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful metro stations
in Asia.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So guys, you're probably wondering why Wuhan's so quiet. It's because it's a holiday here and this is the business district, which means everyone is not at work, everyone's off. And during Chinese holidays and a big holiday like this, everyone probably goes out in the big cities. So this is a massive, massive city from first impressions we've seen so far. We have had a walk around and we did get here from Shangrao, didn't we?
Yes.
Took the train here from Shangrao, which was quite crazy. Very small station, Shangrao.
So busy.
So busy. It's because of the beginning of the holidays, wasn't it? It was absolutely mental. And then we arrived here, and my gosh, were we happy to be staying where we're staying. We're staying in a really nice place, aren't we?
It's probably one of the most comfortable hotels we stayed at. And it's super good value.
It is about £25 a night, but the place is absolutely beautiful.
A bit more.
Guys, we have just checked into our hotel here in Wuhan, and this starts our trip here in Wuhan. And I just want to show how good value you can get in a big city. Let me tell you, the big cities can be great value, but sometimes big cities like Shanghai and things like that can mean the value is not as good as it could be because it's very expensive. But here in Wuhan, check out this room. This is costing us about 240 yuan a night. Maybe about 220 yuan a night. And this is massive. Oh, and it's during a holiday too. Check out this. Look at this. Huge. You've got a sofa here. And you've got seating area here. Table and chairs. You've got TV. You've got Julia.
I'm not included.
Not included. You've got the amenities. You've got breakfast included, wow. And you've got this amazing electric mirror, bathroom, modern toilet. Impressive. And by the bed, because this is always a problem, there's lots of USB plugs. There's also little settings so you can use the electric curtains. The lights. You would be hard pushed to find a room like this for less than £150. So to get this for a sixth of the price or a seventh of the price is pretty impressive. With breakfast as well. They did. This place is like a beautiful apartment, all brand new, and everything's like electric. It's incredible. The value incredible in Wuhan. Like very, very good value. What a city so far.
And we've got breakfast, which is quite nice.
Oh, breakfast is always a plus. Breakfast is always a plus.
They do Wuhan noodles.
Mm.
Or is it hot and dry noodles?
Is it actually the hot and dry noodles or not?
They also do those.
Oh,
If
do
you
they?
manage to ask for the right ones. We're out Chinese. I don't
know if they are,
because
because she puts broth in them, but they add sesame paste.
No, but I think she can do the hot and dry one.
We'll
Some of the
see.
ingredients
We're going to
are-
try the hot and dry noodles. We've had that.
No, we haven't had it because we couldn't order it right.
Oh, exactly. And this is our kind of first impressions of Wuhan. We have had a little bit of a walk around before. We saw the amazing malls of Wuhan. My gosh, this city has got a lot of shopping, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are so many malls.
We haven't even been to the main ones.
No.
We've been to some of the ones around
The luxury
pedestrian
ones.
street
Yeah.
around us, but not to the ones on the other side, which we're going to today.
The problem with Wuhan is there's so much shopping that it's hard to do the shopping in the sense that everything is like there's so many malls and everything's quite spread out in that respect. So you've got to know what you're looking for, kind of thing. Otherwise, you end up walking around malls for hours. We spent a whole day doing it, and yeah, It's just
We're
absolutely
actually
vast.
looking for a mall that doesn't exist anymore. That's what we do.
Oh yeah,
We look
that's
for places that
this
no
is
longer-
this is the amazing thing about China. If you look for a mall in England, the mall will be there. There's no such thing as the mall disappearing. In China, maybe 5 years ago, the mall was already gone. The mall, like, they've already got rid of it. I think they have built a new luxury mall there. Maybe Heartlands is there or something. I think we were looking for Wuhan Plaza or something like that. Doesn't exist anymore, I think. I think it's been replaced. The area looks very nice and modern. It's very beautiful. But this whole area here is actually very, very quiet, actually.
Which is
There's a few
actually
people
quite
eating.
big.
I know,
We're
it's
walking
massive.
in for 5 minutes already, and we still didn't get to the trains.
It's just absolutely
There's so
vast,
many
this place.
shops. A lot of them are actually closed for the holiday, because obviously most people are not in this area on a Saturday during a public holiday. But
Look at this Lawson. It's the biggest Lawson I've ever seen. The biggest
yeah,
Lawson
lots of
ever.
sitting areas as well.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
probably quite popular for workers around here.
One problem about the only drawback with China for me is the convenience shops are a little bit like small in places, but China's got so much good food that you don't really need those shops. You can eat comfortably and quite cheaply and very good value, as cheap as those shops would be. So
Lots of massage chairs as well to relax during your lunch break.
yeah,
Very nice.
this is the massage chair section.
There's
Very
There's
nice.
something else that people might not know, but we don't really have in Europe. Massage chairs are really not a thing in Europe anywhere. Like, you find them everywhere in China and in like malls around Asia too.
Yeah.
I think China is one of the most where you see them more often, no?
Yeah, you do actually. I agree.
There's one every corner kind of thing. And we don't have anything like that. It's just
No,
not
they're
a
not
thing.
common. They're not common. It's an Asian thing, but a particularly Chinese thing. Right, okay, so we're getting to a station now. Let's have a look. The light's changing a little bit. Let's see what... Guys, if there's a day to come to Wuhan, it's today. Come to the central business district in Wuhan, it's today because it's so quiet.
Wow, it's very cool.
Problem is we've got to buy a ticket now. Let's go buy a ticket.
You actually can do it with Alipay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't need to buy tickets. I don't mind buying tickets. I think it's quite fun.
Let me get a drink quickly of some kind. What's this over here, Julia? Is this face masks?
Oh yeah, face masks.
Ah, face masks in Wuhan. Oh.
Interesting.
Westerners know this city. Chinese may not be aware of this, but we know of this city very much in the West because of
It's one of the few cities you hear about for
Yeah.
the wrong reasons.
people couldn't name Shenzhen in the UK. People couldn't name Guangzhou.
They can name Wuhan.
Hangzhou, they're like, are you joking? I've never heard of this place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Wuhan.
Wuhan. Oh yeah, everyone knows Wuhan. Let's get a drink. There's a big selection of drinks here. I'm going to try and see if I can get something. So what's interesting, this one doesn't open actually until you've paid for it, because some of them actually open, but this one you don't. You've got to scan it first. And they've got a traditional machine on this side as well, which is cool. And you can still use money. What's really amazing is although China is QR codes everywhere, you can still use money.
Probably seen Chinese money.
And then a face mask machine. Okay, and then I can pick what I want to order, which is great. So I'm going to pick. Is this also it's like a self-serve shop?
Yeah.
So you can just pick up fruit yourself, and then you just pay for it there, and people trust you to do that. That's quite amazing.
Got some cakes.
It's exactly what you want. Old yogurt.
2.5.
Let's go for this. Oh, and Julia gets a straw. Well done, Julia. Right. And what you do, guys, is you go and pay for it here.
See how small the pineapple was.
Scan my Alipay, my Hubei. Right. Oh, hold on. Pay. Oh, do it twice. There you go. Payment success. Boom. There we go. Only in China do you get shops like this where they trust you. In England, mate, you couldn't have this. Let me tell you, if you had this, people would steal. It'd be gone in minutes. Right, so we've got some kind of drink here. It looks like a yogurt.
It's actually called yogurt, I think. Tastes like called yogurt. Very nice, only 2.50. Remember when we paid 15?
2 yuan, basically. Yeah, 2 yuan 50, which is about 25 pence. Very, very good price for a drink on the go. Guys, what the hell is this thing? Book rental. It's a library.
Wow. That's so cool. I think it's second-hand books. So I guess you finish. They look like second-hand books. So I guess you finish reading them and then you just put them in here, and anyone else can take them.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Wow, that is really cool. Look, English. You can have it in English, right? Borrow, return, view, renew, or borrow.
Please scan your reader card.
You need a card.
Wuhan Tong card. Any books you recognise, all are in Chinese. Oh, does it?
Yeah, it says right here, waiting.
Oh, wow.
It's in Chinese, but maybe they left the English version.
Guys, the world's first digital library. I've never seen anything like it, but now we've seen it. Books in the attic.
The Fox in the Attic.
Fox in the attic. Interesting.
Richard Hughes.
Guys, there's a measuring thing by the ticket machine here at the station. What is this for? Why is there a measuring thing? I guess maybe it says something here if you're under 130 centimeters. Is it free? Some of our friends told us that you can use Alipay to pay for the trains. But I don't know if you can use it directly. It doesn't look. Is there a scanning here? Let's have a look. Let's try it. This is a scan. You can't use it. How do you pay it then? Right, click. I've read the. So you've got it right. Okay, so it says your card is currently being issued. Use now. You can get a ticket like this now. Wow. Just with the pretty good. Your phone is your wallet in China. Let me tell you, it's amazing. Look at the colour of it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wow. 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 Look at this. Is it? Guys, wow. This is the Wuhan famous CBD station here at the moment, and this is touted as one of the most beautiful metro stations in the world. Centre of it, guys, you have a lift. Let's check it out. Let's look at this. Oh wow, look at that. And then a lift. Look, it's literally, honestly, China, you get desensitized to this stuff, but this just doesn't exist in Europe. It's amazing. First time taking the metro here in Wuhan. So far so good, amazing so far. And everything is amazing because it's so quiet, because there's no tourists here at the moment, or there's no people here, no one's working. So absolutely empty, and you've got it all to yourself. All of the signs up in English as well, which is great. And you've even got everything to tell you on this line where you're going, and it's all written in English. When you come to London, I'm sure some of you have been, or when you will see how gritty London is, and it's not pretty in many places. London is good because it's got a little bit of cultural history and things like that, but many places are really sad and not very nice actually. We're on a hunt for Spanish Street, or the themed sections of the malls. And this area is just vast. It's literally no joke, this place, and there is just malls everywhere. Wow. Guys, we have found the pagoda. Check this out. This is really, really cool. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. And then you've got a section for a walking street here. in Wuhan too. Oh, the mall. This is a mall. Not short of electricity here in China, are they? Not like us in Europe. We can't afford to power things this much. It costs an arm and a leg, but here in China they're able to. Right, here's Flamengo Square. Interesting.
We can actually go up later, maybe. There's people at the windows. All these lights.
No, these lights are not common in Europe. In fact, it's too expensive to light these up. We can't have them lit up like that in Europe because it costs too much money, you see. But here in China they can. It's quite cool. It's the amazing is they've also got sakura in Spain here as well, which is the nice mix of cultures, you know. Yeah, we don't have sakura in Europe really. Not a thing. Is it a thing?
Some places, but very little. Sweden's got some.
Oh really? Sweden's got some. Oh.
Does England not have any?
No. England's shit. Guys, we're sat down now for some tofu. Sorry, I'm sitting down for some tofu. Mate, I'm all over the shop. Everyone's confusing. It's very difficult. Anyway, we found a place, but everything's so traditional in these places that even you've got to do it right. So they were saying mix the noodles before we add the tofu, essentially. So I was getting really confused. Everyone was confusing. But I can see how that makes sense. Mmm. Oh wow, really nice. Mmm, that is really delicious. You can taste. So what this is a typical dish of Wuhan. So what it is sesame paste like noodles, and they call it a kind of hot and dry noodles or something like that. I don't know if the translation's right, but call it maybe regular or something.
Does it think hot? Is it supposed to be spicy or hot? Just to be served, it's not cold noodles.
Mmm. Very nice. And you can see her making it behind the desk. Very cool.
They're really good actually. I've read that some people are really not into these. And I've seen them kind of like you could not be into this.
No, it's really delicious. So guys, they've also added bits of kelp in here as well. So you get bits of kelp added for a yuan, which is pretty good. The price is very good. 12 yuan for both of us. That's probably in line with our cheapest meal in China, except for Chongqing.
It's really good. I think sesame noodles in general have always been some of my favourites. So yeah, this is really rare kind of noodles.
So guys, that was the hot and dry noodles of Wuhan. They're very famous that in Wuhan, and actually, tell the truth, I've had them before. We have had them before because
no, not really.
We had them in Hainan.
We had some sesame noodles in Hainan. I wouldn't say it tastes the same.
Tastes a little bit different, but I'm not trying to say that I've had them better elsewhere. They're the best here. They're the best sesame noodles I've ever had. But I'm saying.
We've had some sort of sesame noodles before.
But I'm saying, I love that stuff so much. As soon as I saw sesame noodles in the past, I jumped on it.
Yeah.
And we had it in Hainan. I imagine they were inspired by the Wuhan style of ones. They're a bit thicker, they're richer in Hainan, a bit sicklish actually, heavier.
Yeah.
Whereas here they were quite light still, and they weren't that heavy.
That's why I think it's different, because here the sesame paste is actually mixed with other stuff. Maybe that was actually just pure sesame paste.
Right, yeah.
Potentially, you know. But that's not the same as regamian. That's what I believe. Those don't make too much. Now,
Look at us, all lovey-dovey.
after
We argue about half the day. That's what you don't see. But I do love Julie, guys. She's my love. We get stressed here and we get stressed out, don't we? We're very dramatic people behind closed doors. I'm never doing this again, you know. Oh, this is it. I've had enough. You go this way, I go that way. I'm finished 5 minutes later, sorry. I actually really love you. Don't know what I'm like. So this is lively Wuhan. This is not even in the centre, but it's cool.
If it goes with a 10, we got some time.
Yeah, okay. We had like...
This day didn't go as planned.
No, didn't go as planned.
This is the title of the
We
video.
were shocked. China shocked
No,
us.
this day didn't go as planned.
Yeah, we made a mistake. This didn't go as planned.
Something went really wrong.
Yeah, something stupid like that.
Is that we took 4 hours to upload a video.
Mate, you know how long it takes to make these fucking videos? I'm always threatening to Julie, I'm never doing this again. So if you do watch our content, please comment, send us a comment, just tell us you're actually out there and you watch it. Because I am always threatening to not do it anymore, because it just, sometimes it's quite hard work, it's long, and
Please subscribe if you do enjoy them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, probably 90% of people that watch our videos, so not even subscribe.
That's quite problematic for us, but it's fine. It's okay. We're not like we don't even. To be honest with you, we're not even like we don't do YouTube as just our kind of like thingy. But it's very helpful for us, and it requires a lot of time. Actually, we spend a whole day on the thing sometimes, well, usually, and it's just not fun.
I mean, it's fun partially, but
yeah.
not fully fun. It's not just all fun
Ooh,
and games.
chicken in the air, turkey or.
That's quite nice.
Alright guys, we are heading towards the Piste de la Resistance in the area, which is the famous lit up square here in Wuhan. I'm gonna see what it looks like. Julia is very, very excited. It's a Wuhan affair here. Guys, so this is Wuhan, look at this. Wow. As we just found some bread, or some kind of looking bread thing. Never seen it before. It looks like a pancake here in Wuhan. The thing was so delicious. I'm going back filming it because it's so delicious. I'm going to get another one. It was so nice. It was one of the best things I've eaten in a day. It was like fluffy. It was crispy. Oh, it's so good. Look at this. What would you call this? It looks like a roll, doesn't it? But look at how crispy it was. So look, you can see it's crispy on the outside, super soft on the inside. Try. Wow. Oh my god. That is so delicious. That is incredible. It's very, very fluffy on the inside. And let me tell you this, right? I'm from England. We eat a lot of bread, but the Italians eat bread like no tomorrow.
Like
never had anything like that, and it's so super delicious.
If I lived in Wuhan, I would have this every morning.
It'd probably go well with coffee, right?
I was thinking that. Look at the inside. So interesting.
Very delicious.
I think it's crispy rice cake.
Huh.
That's what she wrote.
So it must be some kind of like rice, but it's bread, but it's a little bit sour. It's a bit like fermented.
Yeah, that's what
It's a fermented kind of sourdoughy kind of like bread. It's not like sour. I don't know. It's fermented
Yeah, it
yeast
feels
or
a bit
something.
sour. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a little bit fermented, so the flavour is a little bit sour. Super fluffy, super crispy, super sour. And people probably watching this going, man, that's just bread. It's not just bread, simply bread. It's a 2-yuan sour thing, and it's just bloody delicious, man. Wow.
Probably the best one we tried with all the breads. Because sometimes they're very oily. Or the ones in Hefei were a bit oily.
In Wuhan, so delicious. Let me tell you, the Chinese can be very, very good at bread. But this one isn't a kind of typical bread. I mean, the Italians are very good at bread. Europeans, I'm sorry, are probably some of the best in the world for bread. But in China, they spice it up a little bit and they put this kind of red chili oil, maybe soybean paste. Very, very delicious. And you get it looking like this.
And little sesame seeds as well. I always like the sesame seeds on top.
Wow.
True.
We're in Wuhan and we just found some cold noodles, I think. Cold noodles, I don't know. they're only 9 yuan, which is very, very good price. Let's try. Oh wow, very delicious. It's going to be very affordable, very good price for it, and you can't go wrong. There's so much to choose from in this big market. So delicious, very nice. Now you can do this vertical now because I don't.